good morning everyone, rise and shine, and welcome back to another episode of TheAdmiral Derps of Grid. Now, in this episode, which hopefully gonna be a little bit shorter, because I'm still trying to cope with a limited power supply and storage space on my devices out here in the wilderness of rural France, being off-grid and so. But yeah, in this episode, I think I'm gonna quickly present the tools which I purchased and I hope actually will do for building the yacht and all what comes along with it. So yeah, let me quick turn the camera around. I laid them all out in front of me here. So yeah, that's about it on the side of tools. This is number 2 of the 4 things you would require. Number 1 was a piece of land, sort of, to build on. Number 2 are the tools, which are here. Then number 3 will be the wood, which should arrive soon. And number 4 is the yacht, obviously, or whatever shelter you want to build. Now, let's quick go over the tools. I can call my own in a way, if this makes any sense. Yeah, first of all, an old sledgehammer, which I found in my attic in the home in Germineville, as I like to call it. That, I think, will become handy later on for removing all the structures here. So yeah, sledgehammer. You can do a lot of things with a sledgehammer. Then of course, we are all fellow Minecrafters, so a pickaxe is possibly never a bad idea. Here it is. It's a off-the-shelf pickaxe, not really a good one, but I think it will do for the beginning. Then a shovel or a spade, as I have here. All these 3 things I found on the attic. So yeah, I'm not quite sure when I purchased this knucklehead, but yeah, we have one, so that's not so bad. Then of course, a good Minecrafter needs a sword. I have one at home in Germineville still, but it's a decorative sword, so it's not really of use for slashing. Yeah, apparently, not cat. What is she doing here? Hi Schmoozy, what are you trying to do? Well, she is interested in the pickaxe. Yeah, as a good Minecrafter, or a cat of a good Minecrafter. She is interested in the pickaxe. Anyway, yeah, so I saw this at home, but only a decorative one. I really would love to have a real sword, like a real sword. But yeah, to compensate for that, we have here, I think it's CRKT, it's Columbia River Knife and Tool Company. So a better machete.
Machete.
Actually a pretty cool one. This was recommended kind of on the internet as a very good one, and apparently I used it quite often already on zombies. Not on cats, don't you worry. But yeah, that's a very good one. So it compensates a little bit for the sword. Then of course a survival knife, and I went for the creme de la creme, United States Marine Corps Kabar survival knife, so standard edition. I think that was a good investment. I think I got the last one available in Europe with all the laws right now. We are no longer allowed to carry knives because knives kill, and not the people who actually kill the people with a knife. If this makes any sense, but I think you catch the old man's drift here. The knives are the bad things, not the people who wield the knife. So anyway, that is a proper survival knife. I got the last one on Amazon from Germany, from a small store in Germany. So it's original. That is not so bad. And it's cutting like a charm. That much I can say. Yeah, I used it quite often already. Proper survival knife. Yeah. Can't go wrong with United States Marine Corps survival knife. Then, of course, the standard tool for each carpenter, or of each carpenter, is a proper hammer. And yeah, I looked quite a lot for finding a good hammer. And what was recommended by professional carpenters is a single cast hammer We had basically the head and the handle, not sure how you call this, made out of one cast, so it will never break unless you are extremely strong and whatever. So yeah, made in, can I focus possibly? Yeah, S-wing. Can I focus this? No, possibly not. I have possibly to type on the, here we go. Made in good old United States of America. Yay, a proper hammer. I didn't find one of these made in Europe, in Germany for instance, which I was very surprised about. Usually the Germans do proper tools, but a good hammer like this, yeah, made in USA. So nice, nice. Was a good investment, I think. And yeah, I'm not too unhappy with it. Used it quite often already. Very nice hammer, very, very nice. So then of course yeah, this is a folding, how you call this, a folding ruler or so, which is not a bad idea, or a tape measure, that's for sure. But I like the folding things because my father was working with those. We had tons of those in our old workshop. Yeah, here's the focus again. So I bought one of those, tape ruler. Yeah, possibly for bigger measurements one should have one of those as well. Anyway, let's move on. Then something I don't think we will need straight away, unless we want to make some furniture, but this will come later. Decent set of chisels. So yeah, here I looked really a lot around. So there are only two categories: the really cheap ones with a plastic handle, etc., and then the more expensive one, or significantly more expensive ones which have like wood and are really, I mean, this is like reinforced, whatever, titanium steel or whatever. So they are extremely sharp, and yeah, they are highly recommended. This is kind of a upper middle class, yeah, range of chisels. So from Stanley, that is not so bad, in a nice wood box. I think we will need them later on for making some furniture, but yeah, it's not a bad idea to have them. Then of course a mallet, which comes along with a chisel, or chisels, a set of chisels. Then of course I think this is called level. So yeah, they get pretty expensive the bigger you go. This one I think is 80 centimeter long, so about 3 feet, which is not a lot, but yeah, they get really, really expensive later on. But you should also buy a good one. This is from Stanley as well, I think. Then yeah, a set of these, how you call them? Yeah, whatever they are called. I don't know the English expression, but where you can make rectangular things, and then also with the angle. And this one here is a little bit smaller, where you can also angle around. It's not a bad idea to have a set of those. They're pretty cheap actually. Then of course whetstones. So I went for the cheapest version, meaning Ermu or whatever. They are good ones, but with water, so they don't need oil. If you go off-grid, I think you don't want to buy all the time oil. Water will do. Water whetstones, that is not so bad. Then yeah, some pencils. Then of course a set of saws, and I choose also what was highly recommended on the internet, like the Predator Spear and Jackson one, which was highly recommended, and then the saber tooth. I think I don't pronounce this correctly, but yeah, this one also was recommended, and they cut really like a charm. So yeah, hand saws. Then these saws I think we will not use either at the beginning, only then for fine things if you make some furniture maybe later on. Yeah, there's a set of saw blades, and this is I think a diamond one for fine work. And yeah, that is not so bad. I bought this because it came in a set and was reduced, heavily reduced, and also was recommended as not too bad. So that is good. I think this concludes kind of the carpenter tools. Yeah, it's kind of 7 tools one needs for carpentry, like the primary tools, and I think we have almost all of them. So that is not a bad idea. Then of course nails, a bucket of nails. So it's not a bad idea. Or we will need them, obviously. Then, yeah, going off-grid and doping around a first aid kit is also not a bad idea. This one is pretty stacked up with bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm not sure which company this is, but I also looked a long time for a good first aid kit. This one, I'm not sure which brand this is actually. Well, it's from Amazon, but yeah, it's not so bad. Then, as we move into the forest, a fire extinguisher is never a bad idea. Then, yeah, what else is here? Oh yeah, some lanterns, because we don't have light and it's getting pretty dark at night in the forest. So with solar panels, that is also good. One of them works, one of them does not work. So they both charge, but only one holds actually the power. So there might be some battery problem inside. Then a little bit more professional, I mean, quote-unquote professional, solar panel. This one is not too bad. It's from Suaoki, I think. Yeah, Suaoki. And it comes along with the battery, or the battery you have to buy, but it's from the same company. And this one is not so bad. So has high performance solar panels. Maybe let me unfold this for a moment here. Yeah, high performance solar panels is portable. And produces, I think, 150 watt. This is all you need for charging up your notebook. Not too bad, not too bad. I did not know that actually a small solar panel like this will do, but apparently these solar panels, or this solar panel has an efficiency of 22 to 25%. So yeah, of course not at a day when it's cloudy. So that's bad. But yeah, that is not too bad. I used it already quite a lot, and indeed it can charge up the MacBook Pro, which I have with me at least, yeah, I would say 4 times with this battery here. The total cost of these two things was, I think, €300, so about $350, and I bought it in Germany, which was actually cheaper than the same thing in France, so that is also good to know. I think in the US it's about the same price as in Germany. Then yeah, the battery itself, the thing you have to take care of, possibly, I will show you this. So it has normal plugs, so it's international, but it has like the normal plugs, so you don't need adapters. You just plug in your whatever charger for whatever mobile device or yeah, notebook you have, and it will work. So yeah, one has to take care of that, because the adapters themselves are extremely expensive if you have non-standard adapters. And of course, if you have Apple products, then you are pretty much fucked. So I think one adapter is like €60. So yeah, better go with this solution, so you save a lot of money. And the battery itself holds, yeah, quite a lot, as I was saying. It has like the normal 12 volt DC connectors, and then also a USB and even a fast USB charger here. Maybe I can show this. Yeah, over here. So these are the normal USB chargers, and this is a fast USB charger. It has also a light in the front, yeah, like here, flashlight, which I don't switch on because it will blind the video. And yeah, that is not so bad. Quite a lot of power in a small little pack like this, and that will do for the beginning. Yeah, of course, if there are a few days of rain in a row, then well, that's bad. And yeah, you need to walk over the solar panels again. You knucklehead! I mean, unbelievable. These cats, no respect for technology here. But yeah, so this is all the equipment, sort of. Well, the cat, I'm not sure if the cat counts as equipment, and now she is really sitting on the solar panel. Huh? What are you doing? No answer, huh? No, you're just looking around and enjoy the view. Brilliant. Unbelievable. Cats. Okay then. With that being said, I think it's time to finish off this episode, which wasn't that short as I promised at the beginning, but the cat is to be made responsible. If she wouldn't have docked around on the tools, then everything would have been streamlined and focused and shorter. But yeah, the cats always dopping around and making things bad. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions or questions concerning the tools, then please feel free to leave a comment down below and help the old man out or ask questions, and I'm very happy to answer on the side of tools and brands, etc. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Over and out, good hunting, and hopefully see you next time.